And that was 2 seconds. We're back. So,
you like timed it in your head, like making sure it's 2 seconds.
well, don't lie. I mean, I'm not going to lie about something like that. I mean, you know, if I get married and my wife says, does my butt look fat? I might lie there. Just because I value where everything is. But, yeah, I'm not going to lie about the 2 seconds.
You just stood there like, I'm just waiting. I gotta click the button.
All right, let's go. What are you doing here?
I
know rally doesn't help you win, but it helps you get your pieces back because he just annihilated a lot of your pieces. I wanted to get all my pieces out, but I can't.
Yeah. I can do...
The opposition was too much to pass up. I mean, that gave me an ability to...
No, I'm going to do aid and unrest.
I could have done negotiate.
Activate this.
See, if that releases Gandhi from jail, then they get active support. That's not good.
Okay, I did mine.
So what'd you do?
Unrest.
So you placed your one unrest marker? Because that gives you a win, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right, so let's move this over, and then this comes.
Oh my! I turned the card over and I was like, just give me the campaign.
Okay, hand me the next card. All right, so green is first, and it's a critical for them, and they're going to do it. So they go there. So they need to add, they're shifting to opposition, Jason. Can you look at the, it's going to be the 2-pot places, I'm sure, but can you,
Not at active opposition, Muslim space, 2-pop, 1 random space.
really, that's it? Okay, so go ahead and roll for the random space then.
Random.
It's going to be between the 3 2-pop spaces for the Muslims.
3-5, West Bengal.
Which is West Bengal. So here's what's funny.
No, it's East Bengal.
They're adding an unrest marker. Look at you.
They're adding an unrest marker?
Yep.
Oh!
So you
They
just scored
did
2
my
points.
thing for me!
You just scored 2 more points. And then they are going to remove up to 4 pieces there. So all 3 of these get removed.
Yes.
And that's it. There's no other piece there. And then shift the space 2 levels towards active opposition. So take 4 points away from Raj. So that didn't help us. All right, and now Raj gets to do a, is that a critical event for them? Ooh, they might pass. So I need to see this chart. So they're second eligible. Will they be first on the?
No.
They're not. Yeah, they're not going to do it then. They only do it if they're first eligible in the upcoming card. So they're going to do, they're going to do a full op again. So they
It's
stink.
actually a really good one.
For them?
Yeah.
But you're not going to let them have it if they were to be there, right?
I would totally let them have it.
Okay, 2 more
It
spaces
doesn't harm me. So.
with cubes and active adversaries. Yes.
It doesn't harm me, so I would.
No. Any spaces where twice the cubes exceed, yes. They're doing assault again, Jason. I'm going to go ahead and roll.
Wait, that means they're not going to take out my unrest, right?
Assault doesn't remove unrest.
Okay, good.
It removes pieces. Okay, so I rolled a 3-1. Can you, that would be United Provinces as first. So they killed your gorilla, and then a roll a die. 5. So they keep going. Roll random again.
5-1.
So it's going to be Bombay.
Bombay presidency.
All right, and then roll. And then they're going to do this one. Roll. All right, so now what's the next priority after protest?
Unrest areas.
Unrest areas. So that would be here. correct? And there, hold on, then we gotta pick which one. Muslim state wins, doesn't it? Wasn't their top priority no Raj control?
Muslim statements.
Their top priority though was no Raj control, wasn't it?
Yes.
So technically we shouldn't have done those 3 that we did.
That's fine. We still would have gotten them either way.
Well, maybe. I mean, if you would have rolled a 1, it would have stopped. So this is the Muslim state. So they're doing this one first, correct?
Yeah.
So they only get to remove 1 piece, so it's going to be yours again. You keep protecting that base.
Yeah, this.
All right, so now they're going to go again. They would remove both. There's a protest marker there too, so that would have definitely been a... so you keep going, and they're going to remove this guy down here in Madra's presidency. You've cheated. You didn't roll 1. All right.
Another 2.
No, there's nothing left for them to destroy. I mean, look on the map.
Well, they can't hurt my 2 dudes. They're up on the top.
Okay, so now they're going to do govern. And I'm going to just go ahead and roll for Jason since he's gone. I rolled a 6, of course. They're going to shift imperialism. So now shift to support. What's the priority?
Two pop, no protest, unrest, most opposition, neutral, Muslim state.
So 2 pop is everywhere.
No protest.
No protest would be East and West Bengal, and that's it. Nope, Punjab has a protest. So just East and West Bengal. And then what from there?
Unrest, both of them have it.
Most support,
Most opposition,
most opposition.
East Bengal.
So they remove the unrest marker. That's
Really?
1. Yep. You lose 2 points. And then they're going to shift 2 to support. So they get 4 points.
Why do they get to remove it? Did they do govern?
That did govern, yeah. So give them 4 points. And this isn't a die roll thing. They just do 2 places. So this is the other place. You lose 2 more points.
Literally,
And then they're shifting, so give them 2 more points.
I literally can't. Like, it's just, this Raj is the most annoying person ever.
Yeah, the AI is pretty tough, isn't it?
No, it's only Raj. It's no one else. It's just Raj.
All right, well, you're first on this next one.
I'm doing the full action.
You're doing a full action?
Yeah.
What does the event do? Let me read it so I can see for me. Go ahead and figure out your action. Ooh.
Oh. Okay, location any origin spaces. What does that mean?
What's your action you want to do?
March. But I can't do it then.
March means you can march from anywhere. That's all it's saying. Anywhere that you currently have guerrillas. Why would you not do rally? You only have 2 guerrillas on the entire freaking board, buddy.
Can I do rally that gives me a base and I get to produce units?
You get a base if you have as many equal to unity. You don't. Because you keep spreading them across the board. If you put them all in one place, you can make bases. You don't do that. You keep spreading them. And that's why you don't get bases. I'm not saying your strategy's bad because you're winning way better than I am, so don't listen to me about anything else, but I can tell you what you're doing wrong if you want bases. I'm not saying bases will get you points, though.
I don't like it that I can't just place a base.
You can. You do rally. You literally get to place a base. You just have to have guerrillas on the map. It takes a lot of guerrillas to make a base.
Okay. I guess I'll do rally. So, how many revolutionary forces can I?
In each space, either place guerrillas equal to 1 plus bases. That's it. So you only get to place 1 in each space. It's expensive, isn't
Unless
it?
I have a base. Okay.
So you're spending 5. So you can put 2 where your base is, if you want. But that counts as one of your costs. I don't know if you want to do that.
Here. Put 1 here.
There's 3 more.
1 here. 1 here.
Okay. I know that wasn't very satisfying. And what do you want to do next? You gonna assassinate or infiltrate? Oh, infiltrate's a good one. You replace a Sepoy activist or protest marker with an underground guerrilla. In fact, that's better than rally. But you need to have a guerrilla there first, which you do now. So you can get more out there and infiltrate. And it doesn't even cost you any money. Oh, look, it even places, oh, only during a crisis, though. So what you doing? I would infiltrate if I were you.
Yeah, I'm gonna infiltrate right here. Oh, by the way, Raj controls this. So they get 2 more points.
You're right.
So I'm gonna take that. Get that troop.
Okay.
And
Where else? Oh, it's just 1 space, isn't it? Dang it. Okay. All right, so you did
the middle.
that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the event. The event lets me shift 3 states, each 1 level towards active opposition. Then I can remove 4 Sepoys total from the selected spaces.
You wouldn't actually want to do it there because that helps the Muslims.
I don't mind helping them though, but I can do a. So
You could do it in 3
this
spaces?
is going to be one of my states, so I'm going to shift that and give me a point.
You can get rid of that support.
And then I'm going to pick.
You can get rid of the support.
Okay, will you just calm down?
Get rid of the support.
I'm going to do Central India, and I'm going to. Well, I only shift that once, so it's an only 1 point for me. Okay. And yes, I am going to choose a Muslim state just because I want to kill their crap. So take 2 points away from the Raj. And then I get to kill 4 cubes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Gone. So that got me 2 points and took 2 points away from him. So it's something. I would like to get all my stuff out of jail, and I probably should, but the event actually got me points. All right, so Muslims and Raj are up, and campaign is here, and you are not winning. Oh, what's the first thing we do, Jason? Oh, victory check. First thing we do. Nobody's winning.
I hate you.
Jason didn't win.
I was winning that whole time.
You were, and the Raj AI hammered you. Okay, so for the resources, you get twice the number of revolutionary bases on the map. So you get 2 resources.
Hey, it's better than last time.
Don't spend it all in one place. Okay, and this is where we're going to get hammered. Imperialism. In 4 places where there's troops and Sepoys, they're going to remove an unrest marker, and then once no unrest, shift 1 level towards active support. Hold on. Don't you get excited yet. So you need to roll a die first for how many shifts they're going to do. Jesus. So they're going to do 12. Okay. Jason, come on, buddy. We're doing a video. You can't go play with the dog.
You're reading stuff.
Yes, and I'm done reading, and you need to be here. So I need to know, priority-wise, where's shift to support? Priority.
2 pop. No protest. Unrest.
So no protest. Okay, protests are everywhere, so that doesn't help. What's next? Unrest? Yes?
Yeah.
Then that's what's after that.
Most opposition. Neutral. Muslim state.
Most opposition would be United Provinces and Bombay Presidency. So go ahead and roll. Figure out which one it's going to be. But you know what? They get to do 4. So those are going to be the first 2 they do. So they're going to remove an unrest marker. 2 of them. So minus 4 points for you.
I hate this. Why don't the revolutionaries get anything?
Okay, that was 2 of the 12. So now they're down to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. So remove 4, 8 points from me.
And you have nothing.
Pretty much. Actually, this is why I do this, because that's actually points I actually keep. Everything else is just a lost cause.
Everyone fights for the 2 points areas, so you
Yeah.
just go for the ones.
So if you go for the ones, I mean, that might actually be the better strategy, because I got wiped out. I mean, I'm completely starting over this game. Okay, we still have to pick 2 more places. It's going to be 2 pops with unrest, so it's these 2 places. So you're losing 2 more. You're losing 4 more points. All your unrest markers are getting wiped out, and then he's going to get 4 points here. The good news is he's already full support there, so he won't get points there. So that was brutal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so the one thing that semi helps me is after he does that govern command, he did 4 places, right? So he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. All these go to available. He releases them from jail.
Is Gandhi always last?
Gandhi actually gets released as well, but I'm doing one thing at a time here. Okay, then roll a random location for where Gandhi's going to go. 5, 5. Where's 5, 5?
Orissa.
So he's going to go there. What a weird place for him to end up. But he's out of jail, so that's fine. So he sucks, the Raj player. Next, Congress and Muslim League may shift a combined total of cities and provinces up to their unity with their own pieces and no Raj control. So here's what's interesting. I have a piece in Orissa, so I get to shift that. Times 2, so I got 2 points out of that.
And now you're going to keep that forever.
I probably will, right? I have no other pieces on the board without Raj control. Now,
Dude, this is my last pass.
the Muslim, though, they got 2 spots, and we already know. We don't even need to check. Remove 4 points from Raj. And then remove 2 more points from Raj. And then give 2 points to the Muslims. And 2 points to me.
You guys get points and stuff for this action, and I all I get is money.
Okay, so that was their
Why
2.
can't I ever get points?
Next, Pakistan movement. Muslim League places a base. So you're going to have to look up where they prioritize a base. I think it's going to be a Muslim state, but I don't know. It's going to definitely be a 2-pop.
Muslim space, 2 pop, fuse cubes, 1 random space.
Well, you're gonna have to do random because it could be Punjab.
No, fuse cubes.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well done.
Do they don't get any points for
No,
that?
they don't get points for that. But what it does, though, is it prevents them from removing the state, because you have to remove the base first. So it protects the state from getting removed. Okay, so next secret societies, you get to place a base. Anywhere there's no Raj control.
No right control. Right
So you're gonna go in Baluchistan? I mean, those are nice places for you, because
Honestly, my bases are just here so that at the end of the campaign I get the money and I can just get points.
well, and it's only 1 point per base. So you don't need to be in two pop
Doesn't
spaces. Yeah, the population doesn't matter. So all those
I mean,
remote locations.
if I have bases, then I can put 2 troops down. But if I put them like here, then they're just gonna get obliterated.
Yeah, they keep removing the bases. So you're right. Putting 2 troops down in Kashmir is a little hard because then you have to do a march command, right? But that's okay.
Literally, the Raj will never reach here, so this is safe.
Yes, I agree.
But this is the other spot that's safe.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do another rally. I'm gonna put something here, and then I can put another base.
There you go. There's 3 of your bases, right? Okay, let's keep going. The Viceroy gets replaced. So let's get rid of this guy. What's the new Viceroy?
Lord Mountbatten.
So imperialism costs 2 resources per marker or shift. So for the NP Raj, there's no effect. So he's basically a nobody for the NP. Okay, next. The Raj may move troops. Okay, this is where we gotta... So I need your help with this. They're gonna move cubes from provinces with no Raj control first. So if he has no Raj control, he has to move his troops, basically. So where does he not have control? Or he has it everywhere? That punk has it everywhere, doesn't he? Jason, I said I need your help.
Wait, what? I was not paying attention.
This is
I
like
was in my
comedy.
own thought.
It's almost like a comedy hour here. Okay, he's supposed to move his pieces. And what I was saying is that for sure he has to move anywhere that he has no control, but there's no troops anywhere he has no control. So then here's what he's going to do. For each troop in a province with Raj control, no. Then from spaces with the most sepoys, lose no Raj control. Move cubes only once during redeploy. For each troop in a province with Raj control, move 1 sepoy to the troop's province. Hey, I don't think we're going to be doing this. Get 1 troop to each city. So you need to get a troop to each city. Jason, please help. Get a troop to each city. You're going to know you start with places that have the most control, and you're never going to lose control, okay? So there's another spot here. Okay. Then remove troops not needed to regain Raj control of provinces, and all but 1 troop.
Oh wait, Raj has control of this.
Okay, so then,
Wait, no, that wasn't there. That wasn't. I don't even know how it got there. There was nothing over there.
okay. So, then we have to remove troops not needed to retain Raj control of provinces and all but 1 troop in each city to available. So what it's saying is now that we put a troop in each city, this gets lost because it's not needed to retain the province. And then this one gets lost and this one because only 1 troop can be in each city. Does that make sense? So then it says, get 1 sepoy to each city. Get just means there needs to be 1 there. So take from wherever the most sepoys are. Get 1 to each city. So Jason, that means Bombay presidency goes to Delhi. Please help. I'm asking you for help.
I am counting right now.
How can you not tell how many
Dad,
cubes
I'm
there are?
counting something else. Start over.
Okay, I'll do it myself. Get one supply each to 3 states with no support. I think we'd probably have to randomize these, but 1, 1, and 1. That part's easy. No support. We can put it in Mysore, Gujarat, and Rajputana.
Raj's numbers.
Can you, are you ready to help yet?
Yes, I was counting the Raj's points.
Okay, are you ready now?
Yes.
I need you to roll 3 random places.
4-4.
Okay, you have the board.
Gujarat.
All right, next one.
Bihar.
Oh, hold on. You got to keep incrementing up until you get to a state. Oh, that would be West Bengal. And this last one would actually be East Bengal. They would go to where the Muslim states are, because those are 2 pop. Okay, never mind. We have it figured out. The Gujarat was all we needed.
Wait.
What?
It does have to go from Gujarat?
No, that's where they're moving to. Distribute cubes remaining in provinces with no Raj control evenly among spaces with Raj control. 2 pop first. So that's none of them. So they're just staying right where they are. Everybody else. Okay. Now Congress. From spaces with the most Congress activists, keep active. Oh, I'm sorry. Congress must move Congress activists on railways, may move other Congress activists and Gandhi to any non-railway spaces with no Raj control. So here's my dilemma. Obviously, I've been staying in these cities because I've been, it makes them keep troops behind. But I have absolutely no protesters anywhere, and I need to get them out. So I'm going to... There's a part of me that thinks I should just try to get points in these 1 province places. So
Honestly, if you were trying to do that from the start of the game, you probably
would have won by now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put 1 here.
How
1
dare
there.
you put them in my territories?
And 1 there, right?
How dare you?
Because you don't care what the loyalty is, right? Although, hold on though.
No, I don't.
I'm helping the Muslim player win if I do that though.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know if I want to do that.
And they win faster than you do.
They do win faster than me, so
You need to do more central.
I need to do these neutral.
Here.
Well, actually,
here.
look, this one actually hurts them, right? And that one hurts them too, right? So let's take the pain to them. All right, and then I get to move Gandhi, which,
Mysore.
yeah, I actually am going to do that. And then we already know all the protest markers are going back, so can you put those away?
9.
And anywhere that there's unrest but no guerrillas, you lose an unrest marker.
Ho 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 ho.
There's nobody in Baluchistan.
What? No.
You don't have any guerrillas there.
This is here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the border. Okay, so you got your unrest markers covered, right?
Yes.
Okay, Muslim League must move activists. They may move others. So let's read real quick what Muslims are going to do. From spaces with the most activists, keep activists equal to population in each Muslim space. So is there anywhere? No, they're ravaged just like I am. So they're not moving anything. And then the revolutionaries. You get to move your guerrillas to any space with no Raj control. Or any space that you have a base.
Wait. So I can move units to my bases?
Yes. And everybody flips over to underground for you.
Okay.
So you get to move all your pieces. You just can't go anywhere where there's Raj control. So I recommend that you don't move Punjab because you can't move into there later, right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm gonna do this.
Chris, you move from West Bengal to Baluchistan? Okay. All right, remove all protest and strike markers, flip all activists to inactive, remove one unrest marker from every space that does not have guerrillas, flip all guerrillas underground, reset restraint and unity in the number of campaign cards that are left, which is 2. We have 2 left, Jason. So, are you paying attention, please? What is wrong with you? It's like somebody drugged you.
What?
Reset unity and restraint to the number of campaign cards that are left, which is 2. Okay, all factions eligible. Show me the next card. Ooh, I get to go first. And spaces up to restraint. Remove 1 guerrilla activist up to unity. Unity is only 2. Remove 1 adversary piece. Bases last. Then release up to 5 activists from jail to available. I do happen to have activists in jail, which is interesting. Do I want to spend an event to do this? I do get to remove an adversary piece in 2 spaces. And it doesn't even matter where the space is. So that's what I like about that. I'm going to do the event, largely because it helps me in every way. So these guys all go to available, Jason. So I'm going to go ahead and let the Muslim activists out of jail as well. And because I need their help. Now I get to remove 2 adversary pieces. Bases have to be last. So what I'm going to do is I'm like looking at, okay, can I remove support? But
Yep.
So like down here I can, but I'm looking at, I could actually cause Bombay to lose. No, it's a state. They don't get those. I can actually cause Bombay to lose control. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I could do that and make Bombay lose control. Isn't that crazy?
No, wouldn't really do much though.
But I'm going to take the one from Punjab. So take 2 points away from them. That's 1. And then where else can I be destructive? I mean, I could get rid of the Bengal ones, but
Can you get rid of 2 more?
just 1 more. This Madras presidency is a little attractive to try to take that one away. But I'm actually going to get rid of the West Bengal one. So that way I preserve my passive oppose here. So I know it helps the Muslims, but it helps me too. So, okay, that's the event for me. It let people out of jail, which by the way is a whole action for me to do. That's a special action to let people out of jail. So the fact that I got to kill 2 things, Next is the Muslim player. So are they active critical in the next card? Jason,
Oh, no.
they're not critical in the next card?
Nope.
Are they first eligible in the next card? No.
No.
Okay, so they're gonna do we need to call this? I mean, you're like zoned out bad. Do we need to call this?
No.
Okay. Negotiate. Would place a Muslim state. Are you looking this up?
You have the thing.
It would not. There's nowhere where there's Muslim opposition, is there?
No, mostly.
Okay, nonviolent activists equal or exceed cubes in any spaces without protest. That's true in one place. So now they're going to negotiate to place a Muslim state. They can't. So then they're going to remove an unrest. So, Jason, remove the unrest from Punjab. You lose 2 points. And then put a support marker for the Raj. And they get 2 points. And then restraint. Will you just listen? I'm getting really tired of you being sleepy, whatever you're doing. Okay, +1 restraint. So this is part of negotiate. They couldn't place a Muslim state, so they had to remove a unrest marker instead. And then, are there any available protest markers? Yes. So we're going to do civil disobedience to place protests. Place protests.
Not an active opposition.
Okay.
Muslim space.
Yep.
2 pop. Fewest cubes.
2 pop and what?
Fewest cubes.
Okay, that's all I need.
West Bengal.
Okay, so everywhere they have a base gets a protest marker. So put a protest marker in both of those. Those are freebies. And then they get to do protest markers up to their unity. Unfortunately, they don't have anybody in Punjab, so they can't put anything there. That's it. That's all they get to do is these 2 places. So their turn is over. Next card. You are first on this next card. So what you doing?
I'm gonna do the middle.
So can you hand me the card so we can read the event? And that's not very helpful to the AI at all.
Okay, I'm gonna do rally and aid.
Rally and aid, because you need your money, right?
Okay, I'm gonna do aid first. I'm gonna flip this. Flip this.
The event is not effective.
Flip this. It's 3,
Oh yeah, it is effective.
5, 6.
They're doing the event, Jason.
Wait, what's the event?
They're gonna remove gorillas.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna let them do that?
I don't care. Then for rally. I'm gonna replace these with bases.
And so that's just gonna cost you $2, right? Because it's 2 spaces.
Doesn't cost me anything.
Rally costs you 1 per space, does it not?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get 2 bases, which is 2 points for you.
Mm-hmm.
And here you go. So show them where you're putting them. So you took 2 out of Punjab and 2 out of Northwest Frontier.
Yep.
Okay.
Um.
You can continue to put gorillas on the board.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 1 here. Here. Here.
You only have 1 more base,
Oh,
just so
yeah,
you know.
true. So,
And that 1 more base would go over here. So you may not even want to do Sind.
yeah. So I'm gonna put 1 here.
Yeah, and now you gotta start
One there.
punching them in the mouth. Remember, you pay $1 for each place, right?
Yep, that's 3. 1 here.
You're gonna put another one there for 4.
It's from any territory.
They're gonna do the priority chart. to figure out where to remove. So it'll be probably a 2-pop.
Okay. So then 1 in Madras. It's 4, 5. No. Madras President.
Okay, down here.
And then 1 here.
So now you're back to $0 again.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So yes, they're doing the event, and it'll be for them to do a remove. It's going to be a space with no Raj control, which is going to be East and West Bengal, right?
Mm-hmm.
2-pop, protest marker, which is also East and West Bengal. Is there an unrest marker in any of those?
Nope.
Random.
6, 3.
It's going to be West Bengal. So you're going to lose this one, and it's only going to be 1 piece because you planned it that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hand me the card. Turns over. That was actually a nice way to make them not damage us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next card. What do we got? Muslims go first. It's critical for them. I think they're going to do the event. Set unity to 3, Jason. And then add up to 2 bases to any provinces with no Raj control. So they want to add bases in a Muslim space where there's no base already.
Where there's no base?
No Muslim base already.
Oh, okay. Doing Punjab.
2-pop. And then fewest cubes. So
It's Sindh or Ashmere.
you're just going to have to roll random.
3, 6. What is that?
That's Calcutta. So then 4, 1.
It would be Sindh.
Yeah, you're right. It's Sindh. Do you want to take this or?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, just to show people, he added a base there and there, which doesn't give him any points. And it moved the unity up to 3, which was interesting. But that was considered a critical event for him. And now it's my turn, right? And I get to do both, which I'm very happy about. So we got to look at all, show them. Oh my gosh, that's all of our activists that we haven't put on the board. And Rally would let me put anywhere with protest or Gandhi plus neutral opposition spaces up to restraint. Restraint is only 3. So, and I get to put activists up to the population. So, and then placing protest markers is also up to restraint, but it has to be places that have pieces. So I need to get pieces out, and I think persuade would be nice because that lets me remove pieces, and I think I want to remove their dang cubes. What do you think, Jason?
Yeah. Remove them.
If I move Gandhi, I get to place an activist, so that part is important. I can remove Muslim state markers, but I'm not interested in that at the moment.
But they're at 10 points if you remove both of them.
Okay, so I'm going to place activists first. So the rally lets me go anywhere I want with a protest and Gandhi. That's first of all. So hand me an activist. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll take one. We'll put it where Gandhi is now. Okay. Next, I get to, because there's no protest markers on the board. That's all my freebies. Then from here, it's anywhere that's neutral or opposing up to restraint. And this is where it's horrible because I can't even go to some of these places. But I'm going to go to Bombay Presidency with 2. And I'm going to go to United Provinces with 2. And
Restraint's 3.
huh?
Restraint's 3. So you can only do 3 guys. Or is it 3 states? Or provinces?
Gandhi's free. This is the first one towards restraint. That's the second one.
Yeah, but
And
that's 4 dudes.
The amount of dudes I get to place is equal to the population. That's why I'm choosing 2 places.
And then here.
I can't, because that's in support. I can go to West Bengal, for example. And then I can't even go to Punjab because it's supporting them, isn't it? Come on. I want a 2 place, I think, because that lets me put 2 activists out instead of just 1. So yeah, I am going to go, let's go to West Bengal. Oh, you know what? There's protest markers there. I get to go there for free. I didn't realize that. So yeah, put them down. And then I get 2 freebies here, and I still get to go to another place. So I'm going to go, yeah, right there. That's one of those 1 places I still haven't gone to yet, right?
Go here and then increase that, since that one's already passive oppose.
I could, but I'm okay with where I am. And, okay, so now I'm going to do persuade. 2 spaces that have Congress pieces, I'm going to get to remove an active piece. Troops and bases are last. So those 2 spaces are going to be here and here. I'm going to kill those mothers. So I'm going to get them down. If I can get a protest marker out, we're going to be able to make them lose control.
Yeah.
All right, sorry this is taking a while, but we got that done. We move those over. And who's first? You are.
Oh, it's everyone has this.
Well, let me see that one. This is the next card, by the way, not the current one. Set East Bengal and 1 adjacent space to passive support. Ooh. In 2 spaces with Raj control, either set each space to passive opposition or add 1 unrest marker to each. Oh.
What does it do?
In 2 spaces with Raj control, either set the space to passive opposition or add 1 unrest marker to each.
Muslims go first, though, so I wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay, let me have the AI card.
Yeah.
Okay, Muslims only considered effective if it adds Muslim opposition. It doesn't, it's not effective for adding unrest. So would it add Muslim opposition with that card?
Yeah, it would have.
Where?
Wait, set East Bengal, 1 adjacent space to passive.
No, I'm talking about the critical card.
Yeah, that's the critical card. In 2 spaces with Raj control, either set. Oh, Raj control. They don't have any control in any of the. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So they won't do the event. But since it's critical for you, they'll block you from doing the event.
Okay.
So that's what stinks about the AI. You're going to do an action?
Yeah.
Okay, let me have the current card because I got to figure out if they're going to do the event.
I'm going to do aid and rally again.
Yeah, they're going to do the event.
And that doesn't hurt me.
It's going to hurt me.
Okay.
It might not. Go ahead.
So I'm going to do rally and aid. So I'm going to do aid first. I'm going to turn this up. That's 1 resource. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10, 11?
10, 11.
You're all about getting your gorillas killed so you can get money.
Okay.
And then you're placing your last base?
Yep. And then 1.
That cost you $1, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many dudes do I have? 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So put a dude here.
I'm letting you do it.
So put a guy here.
Okay,
They get a point.
spend your money.
That would be 7, 5.
11 minus 7 is 4.
Yeah.
Okay, they are doing the event. All right, so they're gonna either remove activists. Can I have the card? You always take it back. I don't know why you do.
You give it to me.
So they're gonna remove an activist for every cube in 2 spaces. Or for every gorilla if there's more gorillas. Restraint's gonna go down -1, so just go ahead and do that now. So that means restraint's down to 2. Okay, so for remove, it's gonna be a space with no Raj control, and that's the part that's gonna save my butt a little bit. It's a space with no Raj control. Next is gonna be 2 pop. So it's either Punjab or East and West Bengal, right? So we're down to 3 places. Punjab doesn't have any activists, so it's out. And protest markers are there, unrest markers, Muslim state. So random. So roll random.
6, 6.
It's going to be West Bengal. So they're going to remove 2 activists from there. Or no, there's no cubes there.
Nope.
No
East
gorillas
Bengal.
either. So it has to be East Bengal. And since there's 2 gorillas there, they're going to do gorillas instead.
Okay, so gorilla and what else? They can't remove gorillas.
No, will you pay attention?
Oh wait, it is
You're
activists,
just
so-
going on an awful streak
Yeah.
here. They're removing 2 activists, okay? But the activists they're going to remove is player faction, so they're going to remove mine and not his. So they both go to jail. What are you doing? You're not listening.
Wait.
You're just not listening at
So
all.
it doesn't get rid of mine? I thought you said get rid of mine.
No, I never said that once in this galaxy or 10 parallel
Ooh,
galaxies.
watch back this video. And
You go ahead and watch it.
And I am going to be right.
No, you're not. You're not even going to be right in this galaxy or 20 parallel galaxies. Okay?
No.
The event says you remove 1 activist for each cube or each gorilla.
No, the gorilla is a different thing.
Read it.
Yeah.
It is not a different
Or
thing.
for every gorilla, shift restraint -1. That's for me. I can do that.
Pay attention to where the periods are in the sentences.
Oh, yeah, true.
Just for the folks at home. And up to 2 spaces, remove 1 activist for every cube or for every gorilla. Period.
This is why German's better.
All you have to do is pay attention to the period, buddy. He thought that it was a period after the cube, and then for every gorilla, you shift a restraint -1. That's not the case. Okay, so 2 of my guys went to jail from East Bengal. Done. Let's move on to the next turn. Muslims go first. Give me the card. It is critical event for them. There is no Raj control though, right? And they're only going to do it if it's effective for them, I think. Yeah, they're only gonna do it, so they're gonna not. See, this is that I am so angry with the AI. They're gonna do this to prevent me from getting the event. That hurts so bad.
Couldn't they just do the event?
No, because there's no Raj control in any Muslim space.
Oh, yeah. Sadness noises.
Sadness indeed. So they're gonna do an operation, and then I'm gonna be stuck with a limited. Can I see the next card so I can figure out?
First.
I would go first. So I'm just gonna put that card down. Any available protest markers? Yes. Are they in spaces without protest? No. There's no special activity done for them. Any Muslim space available for non-cooperation? That's an interesting one. I think that is true. So it's a space with protests and activists and a base, plus anywhere with protests and activists up to unity. Shift each space one level towards active opposition and then restraint -1. That is exactly what they're going to do. So it's not a limited action, so they're going to get to do it in both places. So this goes to active oppose and passive oppose. Jason, give the Muslims 4 points. Give me 4 points. All right? And then restraint goes -1. So they're down to 1. Okay, that was them. And then I'm either, I'm gonna pass. So go ahead and move one of my activists to available from out of play. And then we're gonna move up. I get to go first.
How would this even work?
There's no sepoys in Muslim spaces right now, so this isn't a very good event for me. This one where they remove activists is effective for them. But what's funny is it's only going to hurt me because they're going to only remove my stuff if they can. But I'm only in one Muslim space right now, so the question becomes: I can prevent them from doing the action or the event, but then I can only do operations, or I'm going to get greedy and do the full Monty. If I do the full Monty, they will take the event. The Raj will. That's the issue. And just a reminder, the special activities is I can release from jail, I can move Gandhi, which I sort of want to do, or I can persuade, which kills pieces. I do like that option. So then I would lose my activists in West Bengal, is what I would do. I'm okay with that. I'm going to do a full action. And so I think I'm going to persuade first. So that lets me, in 2 spaces, kill cubes. And I'm going to do it again here and here, right? So I'm going to kill those 2 cubes. And then because Jason has an active gorilla in those places and they only have 1 cube, they lose control in both places. So Raj loses 4 points.
Oh yeah. This was all me.
Yeah, it's your piece that's doing it. Okay, so that's what the persuade did. I did the special activity first. So now I have 2 choices. I can either place protest markers, which or I can do non-cooperation, but non-cooperation requires a protest marker. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to place some protest markers. So we're going to do civil disobedience. Spaces with Congress activists up to restraint, but the restraint's only 1, isn't it? What? You're ready to call it, aren't you? You are falling asleep on me. Hey, hand me 2 protest markers. So 1 goes, I'm going to put 1.
Or we just do both.
I can't. 1 has to go here where Gandhi is. The other one,
Well, it wouldn't matter.
I can only place up to restraint anywhere that doesn't have Gandhi.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter for either of those spots. Because
I know, I'm trying to decide, okay, which one do I want to
They're
do?
the exact same.
Except for the random roll. 2 random rolls go to United Provinces. So I'm going to choose this one. And then these become active. Welcome to look.
They do.
I told you. Sometimes you don't believe me, huh?
2 also go to the Bombay president.
Okay, so they are going to do, so it says in 2 Muslim spaces, remove 1 activist for every cube or every gorilla. They don't remove mine, they just remove theirs. Haha.
2 also goes to.
And there's 2 gorillas here, so they're gonna remove 2 of these. What?
2 also goes to Bombay presidency.
Okay.
So it literally doesn't matter.
Okay, I know you want to call it, but you're going to be gone for 10 days. And I can't leave this game out for 10 days.
And we'll play tomorrow.
I have to work tomorrow.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Okay, well, we're at an hour, so we'll talk about it. And folks, I mean, we may have to call this game. I mean, Jason did put in a good 4 or 5 hours into this, and you technically were winning until the last minute on that last campaign. So you would have ended it if you would have just had enough points.
That was 2 off.
I'm interested in seeing how this strategy plays out, because you and I both gave up on the 2 pop places because the AI tries too hard there. And so we've been basically just going everywhere else. I think right now with the way we're playing, the Muslim player is going to win. He's got 2 states very strongly in place, and there's no Raj control in any Muslim place at all.
Yeah.
And he keeps taking the event,
If we could just
and he
get
has to
rid
do a
of-
deploy action to
if
get
we
these
could just
back.
get rid of these, Muslim would start losing.
Okay, so would I. So I sort of like the fact that he's got those. But you really are tired. I agree, because I've been having trouble keeping you focused. But anyways, folks, I apologize, because this is actually quite a fun game. And I think, Jason, if you were awake, you would agree. He's laughing. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this, but Jason's literally going to be gone for 10 days. So that's going to be a very long time. Although I do have this, so I can like just pick it up and go store it somewhere and then maybe come back. But I'm not going to remember anything 10 days from now. I don't even remember rules to games 10 days later. All right. So I'll talk to Jason. Maybe we can squeeze in a few turns tomorrow before he goes. At the chagrin of anybody I work with, but it will be a Friday tomorrow, and those are usually later work days, so we'll see. That's no promises. But thanks for watching. Stay awesome, and stay healthy and safe.